Your certified most accurate four-zone weather with meteorologist Jeanette Calle.
Mother Nature with a bite, for sure.
Goes to show that the storm system doesn't have to have direct impacts. Those storms stayed offshore, but caused some problems there along the U.S. East Coast. And those systems are continuing to move away. Locally, we do have a weather alert day today because of the high levels of ozone pollution. If you're someone that typically doesn't handle this very well, limit time outside between 2 and 8 this afternoon into the evening, and that's for those counties that are highlighted in gray. There's a list of things that you can do that will help with the ozone pollution. Hey, the drought continues. The last time we've had any significant rainfall was 23 days ago. That was September 7th, and that's when we got just over an inch of rain at the airports. Of course, the drought just going to expand if we don't get any significant rain moving forward. And I can say that I'm not seeing any real rainfall for the area, at least not for the next 7 to 10 days. Because of the lack of rain, along with the heat and the low humidity, there is an increased fire danger. There won't be that much wind. However, everything else is going to add to this fire danger. So today's fire danger showing high levels from San Antonio to the south and east, a patch of very high there across Gonzales County. The rest of the area moderate. Edwards County, around the Edwards Plateau region, Western Hill Country low. Recent weeks that area has had some rainfall, so it's not as bad there. Tomorrow, we're still looking at high to very high fire danger from Bexar County into our southern and eastern counties. Here's your Wednesday forecast. We're going to see mostly sunny skies pretty much all day. Temperatures this morning comfortable with the clear skies and the dry air. About 69 out the door at 7 a.m. Mid to upper 80s at noon. And then this afternoon anywhere between 94 to as high as 95. Normal high is 87 degrees. In the western zone, expect to see sunshine there today with high temperatures climbing to about 94 degrees. That's after 66 at 7 a.m. Once the sun goes down, this is that time of the year that once the sun sets, it starts to cool down fairly quickly. Winds across the zones, generally from the south. The hill country, of course, coolest there this morning. Some spots in the upper 50s, and then in the afternoon climbing to the low 90s. Eastern zone, we'll see temperatures there through the morning in the mid to upper 60s, and then up to about 96 or 97 degrees. We do have high pressure and upper level ridge that's going to be building in from the west. Remember that upper level disturbance that was nearby the last couple of days? Well, that has shifted farther east, so we have clear skies across the state. No weather-related problems traveling across Texas. And that ridge that's building across West Texas is keeping the rain well off towards the north. Little rain there in the central plains. Not quite as wet this morning across the southeast coast. Again, Imelda is continuing to move away. High pressure is going to be the weather maker that will block any storm or fronts from moving in. This surface high will move away, allowing for an upper level low to move across the Gulf. However, that's not coming towards Texas. May produce a slight rain chance by the weekend into early next week, but that's about it. The humidity does increase. Let me move out of the way. October 7th, early next week, as Gulf moisture returns, that could produce some cloud cover, couple showers. After that, anywhere between October 10th to the 12th, there will be a front that will be approaching. However, as of right now, it looks like that may just stay off towards the north. Here's your forecast for the rest of the week. First week of October, morning lows in the upper 60s with afternoon highs in the mid 90s, at least for a couple of days, and then we'll see those high temperatures in the low 90s. Here's the extended forecast for the other 3 zones. You can always get this online at news4sa.com. Just click on the weather tab.